Dr. Joannette on Grow with Dr. Joannette. Today we are making easy baked pumpkin oatmeal, a delicious, healthy, brain fuel breakfast to get your day going. You can make it ahead and put it in the refrigerator. All you have to do then is heat it up, add a little non-dairy milk if you're making it vegan, and you're ready to enjoy a delicious and nutritious breakfast that also isn't going to break your budget. So today I am going to show you an option for making this easy baked oatmeal, both vegan as well as regular with some dairy. Today though, we are making it mostly vegan, as we are going to be using vegan almond milk. We'll be using egg replacer. You could use 2 flax eggs or the equivalent of 2 just eggs, and we'll be using vegan chocolate chips. These cinnamon chips that I'll be using are not vegan, so you'll want to just use all chocolate chips, if you're dark chocolate chips, if you're making it vegan. So let's get cooking and make this easy, vegan, delicious pumpkin oatmeal. We're going to start by using a mixing bowl. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our ingredients into our mixing bowl. I'm going to start by adding 2 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats. I like the old-fashioned rolled oats because they're better for you. They have more fiber, and more fiber means a more steady supply of energy and fuel for your body. I'm adding a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of one of my favorite fall seasonings, pumpkin pie spice. I make my own pumpkin pie spice, and I had bought some pumpkin pie spice a while back on King Arthur flour, and now I just refill it with my own pumpkin pie spice. Go to my website if you want to find for the recipe on how to make your own pumpkin pie spice. That way I always have a quick and ready supply of my pumpkin pie spice. This is my simplest smart tip. Make your own pumpkin pie spice, your own apple pie spice, and it's more budget friendly and so easy to make. In addition to that, we are going to add, I'm going to mix this together, and we're going to add to that a cup of my pumpkin puree. This is homemade pumpkin puree. Solid pack pumpkin I roast up at the beginning of the season, which is my second simplest smart tip. At the beginning of the season, I roast up a whole bunch of pumpkins and make a bunch of pumpkin puree. Again, go to my website, growwithdrjoannette.com, for my recipe on how to make your own homemade pumpkin puree. The pumpkin that you buy in the store isn't actually pumpkin, it's winter squash. It's still good, but I like my own homemade better, in part because I can get more of the water out of it, and it ends up being a thicker, creamier, tastier pumpkin puree. To that, we are going to add 1 1/4 cups of almond milk. I make my own almond milk as well. The recipe is also on my website, growwithdrjoannette.com. And I like to store it in these little glass bottles in the refrigerator. We're adding 2 just eggs. You can add regular eggs and regular milk. You could use coconut milk, and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And 1/3 cup of maple syrup. You can add less if you want it less sweet, depending upon your taste. And we're going to mix that all up together. I've gone ahead and greased this pan with a little bit of coconut oil, about a tablespoon or so of coconut oil, probably less a little bit. I take a little coconut oil, put it on a paper towel and kind of rub it around on the pan. We're pouring that into the pan. This is an 8 by 8 inch baking pan. I've already preheated the oven to 375 degrees for this recipe. I want to get all that goodness out of there. And you could mix your chocolate chips or your cinnamon chips into your oatmeal or sprinkle them on top. I like to sprinkle them on top. Some of them sink in while they're baking. And let's pop that in the oven and let it bake for 30 to 35 minutes at 375 degrees. For today's neuronutrition nugget, we're going to talk about oatmeal. Oatmeal is good for your brain and good for your body because oatmeal is a high fiber food, especially if you use the steel cut oats or the old-fashioned rolled oats. The fiber in them helps deliver a constant, more steady, even supply of glucose as they're broken down to the body, and that helps prevent those mid-afternoon crashes. So if you start your day with oatmeal, baked oatmeal, it helps even out your blood sugars throughout the day. And as a result, this decreases stress on your body. Stress is one of those things that increases cortisol levels within your body. So starting your day with a high fiber food like oats can decrease your stress level throughout the day. In addition to that, oats also have choline, which is a precursor for acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is an important component of neurotransmitters that are important in both learning and memory. So as a senior, to help decrease stress in your life and help with with cognitive decline and memory loss, put some oatmeal into your morning and start your day with oatmeal and pumpkin, which is also great for memory and learning. Our easy pumpkin baked oatmeal is fresh out of the oven, ready for a delicious morning breakfast. This is the perfect breakfast for a fall day, or it would also be a great addition to a Sunday, lazy Sunday breakfast brunch type of day. I'm going to get a piece of it out here. We'll put it in our bowl. I'm going to show you added a fair amount of sweetener to it, maple syrup. You could add some more if you wanted, and I like to add a little bit of almond milk to it. There you have it, delicious, easy pumpkin oatmeal. Yum. Thank you for diving in with us and watching, as well as maybe cooking along this easy pumpkin oatmeal video. Click that like button, subscribe, as all of that helps my channel analytics and helps me understand what content you like. When you sign up for notifications, you won't miss any of my videos, whether they're vegan, non-vegan, or all of them will have some neuronutrition in them. We'll have some simple and smart tips and an occasional story to help not only entertain you, but maybe educate you as well. So thank you for helping me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year by clicking the like button and subscribing. Catch you next time on Grow with Dr. Joannette. When you scroll down to the links below, you'll see a link to my website, Grow with Dr. Joannette, as well as this full recipe and some places where you can find some of the supplies that I used in this recipe.